Hi everyone, Victoria Cochrane here with the May edition of Reaching Out Spiritual News' blog. I hope you've had a good April into May and have been enjoying the newsletter. This month, it's coming out probably tomorrow. It's now the 12th of May and I've just been so busy just getting the newsletter out is a labour of love, but sometimes just finding the time is a bit tricky. But this month, I've just talked about if you're an empath and you're picking up everybody's energies, why that might be, and a few things that you can do to keep yourself protected. I myself don't really have that trouble. I am aware of energy and I can feel if it's a low vibration or if someone's in a bad mood or something, but I'm very good at not taking it on, and I'm very good at being able to just enjoy people's company without picking up all their stuff. But a lot of people just don't have that luxury. So just a few ideas there in that article about what you can do. And then from the web, what is the difference between a spirit guide and an angel? And I always advocate using angel guides or archangels, but it was my grandfather as a spirit guide who woke me in the first place. So just knowing who you're talking to and being aware of the different levels of vibrational energy that can occur, particularly in the spirit world, and keeping yourself protected from spirits that you wouldn't know. Just talking to ones who've passed over or ones that you feel that you can trust. But just do know that angels and archangels are more trustworthy, more reliable than spirit guides. And spirit guides are generally trying to evolve into mastery. So if it's Great Nan or Pa like it was for me, then generally you can trust them, and I certainly trusted Pa when he woke me. And then a new channeling that I haven't blogged anywhere else about are you a teacher or a pupil, and the lessons that we're here to learn and maybe to teach other people. So and just talking about that kind of thing of why we're here, which is to learn the dense lessons and to evolve spiritually, but also to come back into the light after a few lifetimes where it wasn't really present at all. So I generally find that this is the lifetime that most people clear their karmic ties and resolve their lessons. So if you're having a few issues, just take notice of what the signs are, because sometimes it's pretty messy and unpleasant, but once you've learnt the lesson, you don't have to come back and do it again. So that's a wonderful thing. And then channeling from 2015, taking charge of your life, and I thought that just actually married well with the new channeling about learning lessons. A couple of interesting stories about healing in my healing diary, and then looking at the spiritual meaning behind 3 zeros and 3 ones. So I thought that I'd probably go right up to 9 each month, just looking at what numbers mean. So let's do a reading for all of you. Just asking for a message for your highest and best, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oral deck, Oracle, not Oral, Oracle deck by John Holland, which is one of my favourites. And the first card is Recognition and Reward, and this is physical body. And number 3, so 3 is quite often celebrations and just giving yourself some acknowledgement for how far you've come and stopping to actually acknowledge that. I don't think we do that enough. And just even if things have been hard lately, you're still standing, you're still getting out of bed every day, and just looking at the positives, and also thanking the universe for helping you, as if it's already happened, to keep going and to continue to grow and for things to get better. So whatever it is you want, put it out to the universe that you're grateful for what you have. And sometimes that's tricky, I know, and thank the universe for bringing you what you need and want in the highest and best way and in the best timing for you. And you'll just be really surprised at what happens. But, if you've set a goal and you've achieved it, celebrate that. So many people are too hard on themselves. The next one is triumph. So what have you achieved, and what are you riding towards? So I'm just going to pull another card because this seems to be a bit of a message. So it might seem that you've so a lot of people have achieved a few things, even though there's still more to do. And so if you have had a bit of a win, or you have triumphed in some way, that's amazing. But there's change then, there's other decisions that need to be made then, aren't there, that come with reaching a goal, or finding that you are finally able to make a decision about something, or that what you wanted has come true. How does that affect other people, and what decisions do you need to make? So things aren't staying still, things aren't always as easy as we'd like them to be, but it's creating the challenge, it's creating opportunity out of the challenges. And so whatever the triumph is, it's not over. It's certainly to be celebrated, but be ready to embrace the changes that come with that, and on all levels. So material level, on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, physical level, and to just take your time with it, but know that there is help available, and ask your angels for help as well, because we can easily slump after things have been really great. So from highs to the lows, don't let the mental body get in the way. Just make the decisions based on what's right for you, without allowing the mental monkeys to get in the way. So mental body seems to be an issue with a lot of people. Here's another one too, and it can tie us in knots, and it can stop us from celebrating those wins, and from thinking that instead of thinking that we've done a good job, we focus on the negatives, and then it all just falls in a heap. So this is the spiritual body of victory and success, of actually really knowing that whatever we do on earth is for lessons and for soul growth, and is celebrated on the etheric plane every time we do actually integrate it into our lives, and actually take on board the impact that we have on the world and on other people. So the physical body, the physical aspect of things, is not the only place to be concentrating on. We need to be making sure that mentally we're strong enough to cope with things, and not to allow ourselves to go into negativity, and actually to see things from a much higher perspective, as a long-term etheric divine plan of where we're going and what we're here for. So to me, the reading So there we have it for another month. I am Victoria Cochrane. Find me at victoriacochrane.com.au. By all means, contact me on Facebook or Instagram. And I will see you next month for another edition of Reaching Out Spiritual News video blog. Bye for now.